Let's talk a little bit about how many shots there were. How many shots do you think there were, Roger, altogether fired on that day?
It's hard to say. I guess the place to start is how many gunmen, okay? So there's definitely somebody shooting from the sixth floor of the Texas School Book Depository building. I believe that that's Malcolm Wallace for the reasons I have outlined. There's also very clearly is a shooter on the so-called Grassy Knoll behind the fence because several men in a railroad tower that is adjacent see and describe this for the Dallas police. So I think multiple people see a puff of smoke. People start running towards the Grassy Knoll, towards the fence immediately after the shooting. And then finally a motorcycle officer shoos them away. Also a man with a Secret Service badge says this is a restricted area. That man turns out to be Bernard Barker, who, I don't know, totally coincidentally just pops up later as one of the Watergate burglars. How could that be? So I think that there's a shooter on the Grassy Knoll. I think there's a shooter in the Texas School Book Depository building. I think there's likely also a shooter in the sewer grate. The gangster Jimmy Roselli has always claimed that was him. May have been. He may have just been trying to get his 15 minutes. He was kind of a flamboyant character. He's later found floating off the coast of Miami, cut up into pieces in an oil drum.